Taking a minute, we did a paper interview. For those of y'all who follow the site or whatever, we did one a couple of months back. Talked about a few things. So, I wanted you to sit down with me so we can talk about a few things, clear things up, and give you a platform.
Okay.
For whatever it is you want to say to somebody. Move it right up. There you go. Cool. So yeah, that's basically why we're here. So I tell you what, this is what we do, right? Let's start from the tippy top.
Okay.
Let's talk about how, you got into the film business. Let's talk about that.
Okay, so I started posting videos on Tumblr.
Right.
I'm 26, so 8 years ago maybe.
Okay.
And that I got really big on there, and then I kind of stopped, and then everybody said make a Twitter, and then I finally did it and started putting videos on there, and that blew up. And then somebody that I felt, BLM Snow Bunny, I think that's her username.
Okay.
She had an OnlyFans, and I was like, oh, maybe I should do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I made one of those,
mm-hmm.
and then I did the videos with you,
right?
And it kind of just took off from there.
Snowball from there.
Yeah.
Okay. So your first work was with me or was with somebody else?
With you.
Oh, okay, cool. So we had the honor of doing that.
Yes.
Yeah, you made that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Classic material and shit.
Yeah.
So from that point on, where did you take your career?
Well, just making my own videos, and then I was like escorting,
okay.
And then I kind of stopped. So, but I think I want to get back into it. So.
All right, we're gonna get there for sure.
Okay.
And as far as the porn business,
mm-hmm.
what made you want to continue to get in the business, continue to do it, and what is the difference between filming and escorting?
I love sex. I love porn. I love everything to do with sex.
Mm-hmm.
So I like being on camera. I like people watching me.
Right.
So I guess that's why I like to do porn. But the difference between porn and escorting, escorting's fun too, but it's not always good sex, and it's dangerous, and crazy shit happens. So the porn side is definitely safer. So they're just different in those terms, I think.
Okay, if you can, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, when it comes to escorting and stuff like that, walk us through, you know what I'm saying, how can I say, a good experience, a decent experience, and then walk us through a not so good experience.
Okay, so a good experience would be the trick comes, he's good looking, he spends a lot of money,
right,
and the sex is good.
What's a lot of money?
$200 plus for a session, right?
Gotcha.
That's a pretty good trick.
Okay.
To me. A not so good experience is getting robbed, getting raped,
right.
Somebody coming in the room and playing.
Right.
Those things happen. So it could be real extreme, or girls get killed doing that shit.
Right.
So it could go either way.
Okay. Now, how would you, at that time when you was escorting, how would you get clients or whatever?
Backpage.
Man, that shit is gone now.
I know.
It is gone, man.
That's it. Back on the street. Back to the truck stops.
Backpage is fucking gone.
I know.
Yeah.
It's depressing.
They should have seen that coming though.
I know.
Because Craigslist seen that shit coming years ago and changed it up.
I know.
Because
there's too many people selling kids on there.
Right.
So that's the problem. That's the difference between sex work and sex trafficking.
Correct.
There's a huge difference.
That's a fact. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
exactly.
I'm against the trafficking.
Yeah, I'm against anything with them kids.
Yeah.
Man. Anything with them kids and forcing people.
Yeah, forcing people. But if you want to sell pussy, go ahead. I think you should be allowed to.
Right.
But no kids and no force.
Right. Yeah. I'm totally against that, man.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's what was going on, then it is what it is. But I'm not with the kids.
Yeah, no.
Anybody under the age of 18, and, even sometimes 18s,
I think that's a little young.
Yeah, I still make them wait, you know what I'm saying, if they want to get into the business.
Yeah.
Because at that age, man, you really don't know what the fuck you want to do. You trying to make a couple dollars or whatever, and then you regret it later.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I ain't really with that, you know what I'm saying? But as far as sex workers go, people that's in the business, that know what the business entails and know what they're doing, whatever, then do your thing.
Agreed.
If somebody's forcing you, no kids under minors and shit, I'm definitely not with that.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, so now, did you enter the life because of money or excitement or?
Excitement.
It was excitement.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me ask you.
Sure.
Can you tell us what is your nationality?
I'm white, obviously.
Okay.
I'm Italian.
Oh shit, we didn't know that.
People ask me if I'm mixed. Like, I get stupid questions.
Right.
So I'm Italian and Jewish.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, so like, is your family like in the community? Are they Hasidic?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're bad Jews. Like, we don't do all that.
Bad Jews?
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, once you're in the business, you see how things are going. You're making a couple dollars. You're building up your brand or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you see like? Were you in a relationship or anything at the time, or dating with anybody specific?
Yeah, the guy I was making videos with.
Okay.
But it wasn't like on a romantic level. Like, it was just
business.
I just happened to meet him,
right?
And the sex was amazing,
right?
And he was okay with filming.
Right.
Like, he loved to film, right. And he was like, you could keep all the money, so it was perfect.
And that was for the OnlyFans thing.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
Are you only into black guys personally?
Yes.
Okay, personally. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
A couple reasons.
Sure.
I just prefer black guys, honestly.
Okay.
I when I was younger, a white guy did something to me, and it totally turned me off on white guys. So.
Okay. You want to share that with us?
I mean, he raped me. That's how I lost my virginity.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah. So I obviously, like, not everybody's the same, but right. I just
it just stuck with you.
Yeah.
Okay. I got you. I understand. No, I'm sorry about that too.
Okay.
That's not what's up. It's not okay. Man, that's crazy. But now we talked before off camera about a few things a while back, and we'll get into that in 2 seconds, right?
Okay.
Now with the life, right? What are the ups and the downs of the life period of a sex worker?
I mean, it's empowering if you take it that way. You know what I mean? Like, you're embracing your sexuality.
Right.
And I think everyone should. I think it's, you explore things, what you like, what you don't like. I think it's good to know those things.
Right.
The downside is that, like, sometimes the attention is bad attention.
Okay.
And society still thinks it's wrong. Not that, like, I personally don't care what society thinks, but sometimes it's hard, like I've lost friends over it because they don't want to be friends with the girl who's making videos online.
Sure.
Because they're embarrassed by it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I only have a couple of good friends because they don't judge me on it. Everybody else judges me for it. So, that's the downfall.
Okay, that's the downside of it.
Yeah.
Now, what's the upside?
Like, I know what makes me feel good, and I know how to get it. So, what's better than having a great orgasm?
Got you. Okay, so now let's get into sex, right?
Okay.
Into that, what do you like? What do you don't like? What do you love? What gets you to fuck off? What gets you going?
Yeah.
Break it down for me.
I'm super submissive.
Okay.
So I like being tied up. I like being smacked around and choked and my hair pulled. I like being spit on. I like being peed on.
Right.
I like, what else do I like? I like being whipped.
Right.
And I just like all that, like, kinky stuff.
Okay.
And I like, I like when somebody else enjoys doing that to me. So I like a dominant man.
Yeah, so like BDSM and shit. Right, like a sub type of thing. Okay. How did you get into that? Well, how did you know How did you know that you even like that?
Learned as I went. It started off just having sex, then I was like, then somebody pulls your hair, and I liked it, and then somebody started spanking me, and I liked it, and then I was like, do that harder, and I liked it harder, and I would have bruises on my ass, and I liked that, and I just learned as I went. And watching porn, I saw stuff in porn, I saw a video of somebody being tied up, and I was like, I want to try that, and I tried it, and I loved it.
Right. Okay. So it was just a progression.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever had like a master or anything like that?
Yeah.
How many masters have you had?
2.
Okay. And were they both good guys? Or?
One guy was okay. Well, one guy I loved. He's in prison now, so I have to wait till he gets out.
Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, I miss him.
Right. You keep in contact with him?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
And then the other guy I don't talk to anymore because he was married at the time.
Black dudes, was you both black guys?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was married at the time, and it was just a pain in the ass of going to a hotel, or like he was like, I don't want to spend money on the hotel, so like I was like, I don't want to do shit in the car, like, you know what I mean? Like, it just wasn't fun, so I kind of deaded him, but the other guy, he would still be my master if he was home.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got a lot of time to do, or
he has like 2 years left.
Okay, that's not
too bad.
It's not too bad. Now let me ask you, right? Now dealing with all this stuff here, it sounds like somebody dying outside.
It does.
Right. So dealing with all this stuff here, right? Is it taxing on you mentally?
Yes, the attention from social media was.
Okay.
Like, it felt like a full-time job. I felt like if I wasn't constantly updating and posting and taking things to another level, like, that felt like I had to do it all the time.
Right.
So that's hard.
Okay. Cool. I know we, like, again, you know, some of the things I'm aware of or whatever. And again, I wanted to get this interview because people always ask what happened to you, or whatever. And you know, so again, it's just a platform for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, speak on certain things.
Okay.
And I wanted to talk about the mental health stuff.
Okay.
Because you know what I'm saying, you disclosed to me that you was suffer from bipolar disorder.
Yeah.
Can you please tell people what that is?
So bipolar disorder, you go between like a mix of manic and depression.
Right.
When you're up. You feel amazing. I wouldn't sleep.
Like you could fly.
I could fly.
Right.
And I would be flying. Hypersexuality.
Right.
I mean, it made it so easy to do videos and have sex all the time because I was wet and ready to go all the time.
Right.
But when you're down, like, you don't want to shower, you don't want to eat, you don't want to, like, thinking about getting out of bed is tiring, so you stay in bed all day. Like, it's terrible. So it's draining. So
how did you guys well, I'm gonna say you guys, how did you find out or discover that you had bipolar disorder?
So I always kind of knew.
Okay. From what age you were saying?
High school. So time I was like 15. You know, I could just tell I was like different. Like, I'd be way more hyper than everyone else, and then I would also be way more depressed than everyone else.
Okay.
And I always kind of knew, but I was fought it, and I was so against like going to therapy, and I was like, I don't want to go. And then I was in Chicago, and this was like last December, and I was escorting out there, and I got my ass beat by a pimp, and he took my wallet, he took everything, so I didn't have a way home. And I had to call my parents, and I was like, you need to get me home, because it was the dead of winter. I was like, if I sleep outside, I'm going to die.
Right.
Like, please take me home. If we will bring you home, but you have to go talk to somebody. Right. So I went to go talk to somebody, and I went to talk to like 3 different doctors, and they were like, yeah, you're bipolar. So
okay, so you just found this out in 2018?
2017.
2017, okay. Oh, excuse me, right, 2017, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little fucked up.
It's okay.
Okay, so now after figuring that out, how did you know, what steps did you take to deal with that? Because that's a real, you know, some heavy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Trial and error with medication. Okay, I'm on like my 3rd type of medication now.
Right, because they got to level it out and see what works for you. Right?
I couldn't even handle the other 2. This one works for me okay, but it killed my sex drive. Okay. And it sucks.
Okay.
So that's the downfall of it. Okay. I mean, you feel good all the time, but you don't, like, it's annoying.
Okay, I got you. Is that being bipolar, is that hard for you to talk about?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm open about it. You can ask me any questions about it. I don't care.
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure we got the gist of it. But do you think that like, you know, being bipolar, do you think that is what how can I say, it played a part in you know, escorting, doing videos and stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was, like I said, hypersexuality is like a big thing with bipolar disorder. Right. So it was just like, I was never satisfied. So I was just taking things to a next level, and it led me here.
Okay. Do you, aside from the medication, do you go to groups or anything like that?
I used to go to, I used to go to a drug counseling group.
Okay.
But I hated it.
But it wasn't specifically for bipolar disorder.
No. And I don't like therapy because I don't feel like I have anything to talk about.
Okay.
I just hate going, and
I'm pretty sure you got a lot of shit to talk about, man. Get out of here with that. What are you talking now?
I know. I just don't like therapy. I don't feel like it's helpful.
Okay.
So I don't go. But it helps other people, so.
But it's different type of therapies, though. So,
yeah.
You know, it's like it's free association. You can sit there and talk, and it's it's the intense therapy. It's different types. So maybe you just have to find the type of therapy that you like.
Or I could just not go.
It's up to you. I can't make you do one.
I know.
I'm just saying it's different things.
I know.
Okay, so we talked about drug use before.
Mm-hmm.
Could you explain to us, what kind of drugs you was into and how you got into that?
I love cocaine, but it's a problem. I started doing coke in high school,
right?
And I fell in love with it,
right?
And I would do a lot of it,
right?
And I would drink a lot. And
what's your favorite drink? First of all, I gotta ask this.
Patron.
Put your fucking tequila, okay?
But it makes me crazy.
Okay.
So yeah, shots of Patron and lines of coke, and I'm like a happy girl.
How did you get into cocaine use?
In high school, you just experiment.
Right.
And I did it, and it was the best feeling ever. Because I would already be, manic. So it would just take me even higher. And you could drink all night when you do coke. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was like something to just keep you up, keep you going, partying.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you something, because I never fucked with it or whatever.
Okay.
When you're doing that, is how can I say? When you do that, the first time, do you ever feel like that again?
Yes.
Oh, get out of here!
It's like every time.
Because everybody says, first time you do some shit, you never feel like that again.
You do. If you get good coke, you'll feel like that every time.
Oh, I got you. So you've ever gotten any bad coke?
Yes.
And what do you do when you get bad coke? Like, what do you
fight until I get my money back?
Like, really?
Or I sell it to somebody else. I'm like, that's your problem now.
Right, you fight the dealer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm friends with them. I know these dealers personally.
Right.
So
dude, you gave me some bad shit.
They'll give it back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because they usually know if this shit's fucked up.
They do.
Like, man.
Well, usually what I do is I try to test it before I even buy it.
Okay.
Because I'm not stupid. I know the difference between good coke and bad coke. So if I think it's bad, I'm not going to bother.
Right. Okay.
All
right. So here's the other thing: is what other drugs and shit that you ever dibbled and dabbled with?
Oh my God, everything.
Come on, man, break it down.
I've tried crack, meth, heroin, acid, mushrooms, pills.
Man, right.
DMT, weed, obviously.
Right.
Everything. I've tried everything.
So what led you to try these other drugs?
How do you know you don't like it if you don't try it?
Right.
Or how do you know you don't like it if you don't try it?
Got you. So what did you like? What didn't you like?
I liked everything, but I didn't like anything but coke.
Oh shit. Okay.
Everything else is too much.
Okay. It made you too high.
Oh yeah. I don't like downers, so I hated the heroin and I hated the pills. I don't like hallucinating, so I didn't like the acid and the mushrooms.
Right.
And meth was that was too much.
It was
a whole nother level.
Right.
Whole nother level.
Did you and all this stuff? You just used it by snorting and never needles.
Smoked it.
Oh, smoked it. So
and I did
chasing the dragon.
And I did sniff heroin.
Okay.
I didn't shoot it because the only needles going in my body are for tattoos. So
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you, man. So that just puts you somewhere else you didn't want to be.
Mm-hmm.
And how would you introduce you to stuff let me try that shit and see what's up?
Yeah, I mean, who I went to high school with and stuff like that, everyone does drugs.
Right.
It was just so easy to get. I mean, certain people, the meth, I tried.
What state is this you talking about?
What do you mean, what state?
The state you went to high school in?
Long Island.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, right in New York.
Right.
The only thing I couldn't get back at home was the meth, and that I did with somebody I met on Tumblr.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. And was that a good experience? Or was
terrible.
It wasn't good?
No.
You was just freaking out?
I was freaking out.
I believe you.
It was so scary.
Right.
Yeah.
So did you, doing all this shit, you never developed any medical issues or anything like that?
I've been hospitalized for drinking.
Okay.
Once.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So never like no heart issues, none of that shit?
No.
Okay. Because I know all that shit make your heart beat faster.
I'm surprised I've never had a heart attack.
Right.
Yeah.
You sound like you was going hard. You was going hard in the fucking paint.
Yeah.
Man.
Honestly, I don't know how I haven't had a heart attack yet, but hasn't happened, so.
Oh, you ever tried lean?
Ugh.
You tried it before?
I've sipped it.
Yeah?
I don't like it. It's a downer. I don't like that stuff.
Right. Because
I don't want to be slumped. Like, what fun is that?
Right, because most rappers and motherfuckers in entertainment, you know, they fucking with that shit.
I'm convinced everybody who sips lean also sniffs coke. Has to be.
You think so?
Yes, because there's no way you don't go to sleep.
Right.
There's no way. It's impossible.
Right.
That or they're
popping.
Respiratory.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that or they're popping Adderall. It's like it's one or the other.
Right.
There has to be, because there's no way. There's no way you drink lean all day and then you go perform a show.
Yeah, ain't gonna happen, right?
It's not happening.
They doing
Yeah.
Oh man. So let me ask you something, because you alluded to this fucking Chicago shit, man. What the fuck? How the fuck did you get to Chicago?
So I was working for a pimp in New York.
Right.
We went to Pennsylvania. No, we went to Jersey. Then we went to Pennsylvania. Then we went to Chicago because it was for the World Series.
Okay.
And I was in Chicago, and I met another pimp. You know, like pimps like hit girls up off Backpage.
Right.
So he was like, "Yo, like come work for me." So I left the original pimp and I went to go work for this guy.
Okay.
Then he got arrested, so I was like by myself. So I went to work for another pimp. He was beating his other girl, and I was like, I'm out of here. I found another guy, and then he beat the shit out of me.
Wow.
Yeah.
But why did he do that? Were you not making the money?
No, because I tried to rob him. So.
Okay. Oh man, what are you doing? You can't be fucking with these motherfuckers like you.
I know, but I'm crazy.
Yeah. Did you tell him that?
Yes.
Okay. He said, "All right, it's all good. Come on, let's go get this money."
Yeah.
And took you all the way out there. You can't be fucking with these people.
It's okay. Chicago's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
How long were you out there?
A couple months.
Get out of here. Did you meet anybody we know?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But it was cool.
How was the money?
Amazing.
Nice.
If Backpage was still up, I'd be there right now.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I'd go back.
Yeah? What kind of clients was you getting out there?
They were great.
Upscale clients? Hood motherfuckers? What?
A lot of hood guys.
Right.
Because I would be in like the hood spots.
But they was paying.
They were paying. I'd be busy as fuck. I'd probably see like 20 people a day.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, so you was making bank.
Yeah.
And he was just taking the money. That's why he tried to rob him.
Yeah.
She was like, "No, I'm not gonna be doing this for this. Nah, fuck that."
Yeah. So
we gonna get this. We gonna get. You know what I'm saying? Did he have other girls or was it just you?
it was just me.
Oh, so it was just you by yourself. Oh, okay. Damn, man. I mean, well, he should have, hit you up with a couple dollars or something. Maybe wouldn't have tried to rob him.
He's an asshole.
Well, listen, well, I'm glad you survived that fucking
Thank
situation.
you. Yeah.
That might have turned out a whole nother way.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Honestly, if the woman, so we were in the hotel room, right? And he was like choking me out with the cord and everything. The front desk called because it was past checkout time. If she hadn't have called, he picked up the phone, I screamed.
Right.
And he was like, he let me leave.
Right.
But if she hadn't have called, I would be dead.
You think so?
Yeah.
You really believe that?
He would have beat me to death, yeah.
Oh, man. So it wasn't just like a one-time beating. It was a continuous ass whooping?
Yes.
Wow.
Like he was like literally gonna kill me. So.
Right. And that sounds like a horrible experience.
It's part of the game, honestly. I mean, if it didn't happen with him, it was probably going to happen eventually. Like, I went into this knowing, like, you're probably going to get beat up.
Right.
I'm surprised it didn't happen more.
Right.
But for that bad experience, I had a lot of good experiences, so.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Well, listen, check it out, right? Because, no. We're going to get into some deep shit.
Okay.
Like again, me and you spoke about a lot of stuff beforehand, so there was rumors, right, online about you showing up, and I think we talked about this on the thing. You showing up to certain shoots like drunk and fucked up or whatever.
Probably drunk.
Okay. Because I don't remember her doing that when she showed up to work with me. I don't remember. She was pretty cool and everything worked out fine.
No, I mean, I like to do drugs after I have sex, not before. But probably showed up places drunk.
Okay.
And like too drunk.
Okay.
So.
Do you remember, like, you know, if you can recall, the companies or production films or the sites that you worked for other than mine?
No.
Okay.
No. I didn't work for any other site.
You didn't? I thought you did. Just my shit and your...
And my shit, and then with the couple guys on that are big on Twitter, like Mr. Gag You and stuff.
Oh, okay. Okay, got you. Okay.
But I went to him drunk, so...
Oh, no, he never said... No, he wasn't him that said...
Okay.
No, that's my boy. He didn't say nothing crazy about you at all.
Okay.
Just mad respect to him. He definitely bigged you up.
Okay.
Nothing negative to say about that. So check it. There was another rumor online, things going on being said about you, some other people in the business that was talking about this STD thing, this herpes shit.
Yeah.
I want you to address that for the people.
Anybody watching this probably already knows.
Right.
But I do have herpes.
Right.
I'm very open about it.
Right.
I've had it for a couple of years.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, I'm very open about it. Like, I tell people because I feel like I should tell people because I don't want to do what the person did to me. Just not tell me.
Sure.
You know, so if I tell you, you cool with it, then we fuck. Like,
right. No, the reason
you know
the reason I ask because, like, again, I'm giving you your platform. Well, my platform wants you to come up here and vibe about it and talk about it, so that way, you know, shit's out in the open. You can't nobody be like, oh, you heard this or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a few emails about it, and this is we shot with you shot for me a few years prior to the conditions, as far as I know, because you was up front of everything. We had all your test work and everything like that, so everything was straight. And after that is when you kind of like was doing your own thing and you kind of just disappeared, right? So let's talk about that a little bit, man. Why did you disappear and stop doing your own thing? Because the people that you were working with, they knew about your situation.
Yeah, okay, so the guy I was making videos with, we kind of lost touch. So it's really hard to find somebody. I mean, I don't know, you have your male talent, so you're set, but like for me, it's really hard to find males to film with. Like, guys get shy in front of the camera.
Right.
They don't want to, you know, they're more focused on getting their nut than making the video.
Right.
So like the content is terrible. Like, it's really difficult. So I could do solo stuff, but like that's boring. And like, I'm just looking, you know, I was trying to find another guy to film with and it just wasn't working out. So
what I'm saying is they weren't too concerned about your situation. They was more concerned about getting their shit off. Yeah. Okay. I got you. But you always let them know whatever.
Most of them.
Okay. I got you. What? Now, there was, like I said, sticking with that issue, there were certain people who, I guess, who were, how can I say, putting your business out there before you had a chance to. I'm aware of some of it. Yeah. Some people were very respectful about it when they contacted me or said anything about it. Actually, everybody who said something about it was respectful about it. So I will tell you that much. Okay. But I do remember reading a few things on Twitter. Okay. You know, about the situation, you know, and it was like, oh, she's just running around trying to do this and that. And I'm like, nah, that ain't the case. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's telling motherfuckers up front. Yeah. This is what it is. So, you know, would you like to, you know, address that?
So I know what you're talking about. I will fucking kill that bitch.
No, man. We're not killing people.
We will.
We're not killing
because there's no reason for her to do that. Okay. She's acting like I would tell people in private. I don't have to make a tweet about it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, people DM me, so I would tell them. Like, she didn't need to do what she did. It was unnecessary. Right. It's so unprofessional. Like, that's how you go about your business. Like, you cause drama. Like, that shit's childish.
And you never knew her or anything.
Never met her in person. Never. To this day, I have not met her. Okay. And we never spoke. We didn't even follow each other.
Right. Right. So there was no reason for the blind side.
No reason. Nope.
Okay. I mean, you know, I don't know what that was about. Me and her never spoke about that. We never had a conversation. She wasn't either one of the people who who hit me up about that either.
Okay.
So I do remember reading something about it. My platform, I don't like to instigate shit, and whatever this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Because honestly, man, this is to me. I interview people, man, because my viewers want to see it. People, ask about people, and I think it's something cool. It's more of a hobby.
Yeah.
I don't really profit off of this. I just sit down with people, give them a platform to talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't fucking sandbag people. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I let them know really what I want to talk about and stuff like that. I don't like, my platform is not about controversy and shit like that. But, I just wanted you to air that out real quick. But most
like
of the
it's
shit
old drama already.
It's old shit, man. It's old.
Yeah.
It's old, man. So me personally, man, we ain't killing nobody because we ain't going to start that up here.
It makes me mad.
And I understand. Very upset. But we ain't killing. Let's not kill nobody. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody get their money. Let everybody be, what they want to do. And I want to say this too, man. Just to be real, I respect you for coming and talking about this shit because there's a lot of people that's in the business on a pro level, on the amateur level that have herpes or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're not telling people whatever because they don't test for it.
I know.
There's no test for it. You know what I'm saying? There is a test for it, but they're not testing for that.
They don't require that.
Right. It's mostly HIV, gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia, even HPV and stuff like that. But that's really it. Okay, so for you to to even put it out there and to let people know what it is straight up, and I have so much respect for you because that's real because you didn't have to do that.
I know. Like I said, I don't want to do what the person did to me.
Right.
Because that's just bad karma. Like I don't want to do that. But he's a dick for that.
Right.
And like, not that he ruined my life, but like this was unnecessary.
For sure.
So I don't want to do that to somebody else.
Okay. So, you left the business or whatever. So, like, damn, man. I mean, I know you can do your own thing. What do you have any plans to do anything, or what's on the agenda?
If I could find a guy to film with, I'd get back to it.
Right.
But it's just hard. Like I said, I just don't know anyone.
Right.
I have a guy who said he'll be a cameraman, but I don't have anyone to film with, so
okay,
that's useless right now.
So you gotta put some feelers out there, man.
Yeah.
And put your page back up.
I made a Twitter, so.
Oh, you got a Twitter?
I made
it's not the same one?
It's just spelled differently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Do you want to give it to people so they can get it?
Sure. It's YAFAVESNOBUNNY.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm pretty sure people hit you up, man.
We'll see.
Nah, man. I'm telling you, they're gonna contact you. Like, yo, what's up? Talk to you about some shit. We can, figure some things out, whatever. But anything else you want to say to your fans, man, or to people that's gonna view this or whatever?
I mean, I appreciate everyone who's ever watched me,
right.
whoever followed me,
right.
whoever liked and commented and bought my videos. Like, that means so much to me because sometimes I feel like I'm just so regular.
Right.
And then when everybody's like, yo, we miss you, I'm like, that makes me feel good. Like,
no, dude, man, I told you, man.
Yeah.
I've been telling you that for a while. It's just that you don't fucking believe when I'm saying something. So, hopefully, I'm saying, well, not hopefully, but more than likely, when people see the interview and everything, they'll see that you're still around. You're healthy. You know what I'm saying? You're alive.
Yeah.
You're not in the ditch and fucking way.
No. Thank God.
Right.
Yeah.
You're still here.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, man, I mean, I wish you well.
Thank you.
I'm here, so we can always vibe and talk and shit. It's like fucking pulling teeth to fucking contact you and shit. You know what I'm
it's
saying?
not like pulling teeth.
No, it's worse than pulling teeth.
Is it? I know.
It's like an operation and shit.
I'm very difficult, and
yeah,
I apologize.
It's okay, but we're gonna work with it. We're gonna work around it, and we make some things happen or whatever. But man, like I said, I really appreciate you coming to talk to us, spend some time breaking down shit. And we'll be seeing, we'll be keeping up with you, seeing what you do in the future.
Well, thank you.
All right, it's Red. Later, baby.
Bye.